10 cars going this way, for every car that's going this way, you'd say that this is probably the going to work way, right? And if you get out there at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock at night, and there are 5 cars going this way for every 2 cars going this way, you'd say this is the going home side, wouldn't you? So let's just call it that. I'll put home on one side and town on the other. The first thing I worry about in a little strip center is what kind of a tenant should I get on the what they call the end cap. End cap. The end cap will always be the first store, not the last store, but the first store in line with the traffic. If this is the town side, they go into town side, then the end cap of this shopping center is right here. This is the end cap. I'll put an E on it. All right? And the end cap will be the attractor, hopefully. Will be the kind of business that would pull people in off the highway. When? On the way to town. Typically, that means in the morning. In the morning. So what's the kind? You've seen this. What do they put sometimes? Coffee, Einstein, Starbucks, right? What else? Dunkin' Donuts. These are all pretty good. Okay? What? Yes. Okay? What are some other uses besides restaurants? Bank? Well, banks open when? Yeah, banks are typically, usually, or more often anyway, freestanding uses. They'll put them on a corner typically, put it in someplace. They like high traffic and they'll pay more than anybody. I specialize in banks. I bought that building over there in 1999, the little, I call it the Art Deco building. It's the 14 East Washington building. And I put a bank in it, and the bank got bought out by another bank, an even stronger bank. That's what I like about banks. And they've been continuously in there at 50% more than market for all other kinds of uses for the last 10 years. When I bought this building, it was occupied by a community bank called the Southern Community Bank. It was bought by the Fifth Third, and then the Fifth Third moved to a worse location in terms of their signature. They moved in a place where the signature can't be seen from I-4. And the guy that was the chairman of the original community bank, as soon as his 1 year was over, he came in, formed a new bank called the Old Southern Bank, and now occupies the ground floor and the 15th floor. And he paid $40 a square foot for the ground floor, which is about twice what the market was at the time for any other kind of use. But for banks will pay a lot of money to be exactly where they want to be and to get the signature on the building. Actually, the way I bought that little building over there originally was a bank deal, and I'll tell you about it a little later. It was see this Regions Bank? That used to be the AmSouth Bank, and when I bought that little Art Deco building, they were the tenant, the anchor tenant in that building. It was called the AmSouth building. And they owned the whole building. I bought it from them. Okay, so you want an end cap that will pull people in off the street, give you traffic. What good is that? Now you want tenant mixes that will be compatible with that. What's one?